Hey everybody, Ham back. Here's the third conversion. We had the to save time, I've already done a few steps, but we'll do the final assembly together. This was the other incandescent mini-mag light. I have taken it apart. I have removed the incandescent bulb and inserted the now single LED unit into the holes, making sure to keep that pressure cap switch, and it is seated and ready to go. So all this needs is the batteries and the end cap, and it will be good to go again. So that assembly is done. We've taken out the bulb and reinserted the element with the single LED. The only thing that's left to do now again is the conversion on our lens head, and we do that by unscrewing the base, always make sure those O-rings are intact to maintain the integrity of your system. Removing the old reflector, the lens stays in the ring. Okay, so the old reflector gets put aside. And not much of a difference in reflectors on these. Okay, but we put the new reflector in, seat it, take the lens housing, put it back in, and then reattach the ring. So that's good to go. Okay, now in preparation for the batteries, we take our lens housing, we insert over the new LED assembly, and we screw that in place. And there it is there. You heard it clunk a little bit as it got seated. Now we'll take the two batteries, put them back in the tube. Again, there's your little tiny folded up instruction thing. Ever wonder what they do with the leftover paper from fortune cookies? Nite Itze uses them to print instructions. Okay, so now we get our butt cap started and tightened. We're just using the standard butt cap for the initial test. And there it is. Now with our single LED. Now this is supposed to be focusable as well, so let's try that. A little bit of focusing on that, I can see it. Again, what's focusing is the inner spot, not the outer ring. That's going to stay, so you need to see that the spot does widen out. Okay? So when you first turn it on, it's a wide beam, and you can focus it somewhat. You don't get as much focus as you do the incandescent, but it does allow you to get it on and off. Now again, if you wish, you can use the butt cap power switch. We'll go ahead and put that in. That last one that I did, the 3 LED conversion, I went back to the original butt cap. I carry them in belt holsters and in tool pouches, and it just, for some reason, I get lazy and that switch always gets hit. So it is a convenience if you're going to be carrying it in such a way that that switch is not going to get messed with during the course of a day. And there's the switch. We'll turn this on a little bit. Remember my mistake last time? Turn it on enough to disengage the pressure switch. And then there it is. On and off. On and off. And you can still turn it off this way as well by twisting until you engage the power switch. So we'll leave that on for now, but tell you the truth, I'll probably go back to the butt cap on this one too. Alright, there you have it. How to convert your existing mini-mag to either the old version, which was the 3 LED, which I still kind of like because the 3 LED is the only one that has the warning red light built into it. So when your battery power drops below a certain point, this will give you warning that it's time to change your batteries. So you've got the 2 LED, and the new single LED, which is brighter. This is a brighter light. I believe it's 97 lumens as compared to about 45 for that. But again, for street work and close-up, that's going to be just fine. But if you want to carry a mini-mag in conversion, it's going to allow you a little bit more light power for further distance, then the single LED is the way to go. Remember now, the conversion kits, as sold, $7. Walmart, box stores, anywhere. The mini-mag itself in the old version is $7. So let's say 7 and change on each one of them. Let's say 8 1/8, 16 bucks for a light that's going to take a good beating, is waterproof, has a good track record. Whether or not you use the switch, they give it to you. Now if you want to just go out and buy the mini mag conversion, now there's another way to show you that it is slightly longer than the old mini mags. It is a slightly longer version. It does have the single LED. You've got the same focusability and brightness as the LED single LED conversion, but this is going to run you around $22. Okay, so you can do that if you want and just live with a little extra length, or take one that you already have. If you've got one of these, the conversion's the way to go, because then you're spending about $7.50, $8, and do the conversion that way. And the rubber ring was something that they were giving out for a while when you bought the incandescents. I don't know if they're still in production. Every once in a while you can find them. I just find them handy because being in the field, I can switch them on and off, but again, I also don't use the switch cap on mine. So convert yours or buy the upgraded model. Either way, for a fairly reliable waterproof light that's going to have good light on it and is going to take a beating, and if you lose it, you haven't broken your wallet. I think the conversion's the way to go. All right, see you soon.